Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Blend, and today we are going to talk about a topic that many people have been requesting. Many people have been asking me about it, and I think this is the right place to talk about it instead of answering each person alone, in WhatsApp and all that. So I'm going to talk about it so that if there's anyone else whom we are not connected and he or she wants to, well, mostly it's for ladies, I think. If anyone else is going through the same thing, or they have the same problem, not really a problem, but if they have the same, they need to know more about this topic, they can also benefit from this. Okay, so today we are going to talk about weight gain. For those who gaining weight is not everyone's dream, but we have those few of us, well, I guess there are many of us who want to, who are struggling to gain weight. Yeah, we have those people who really, even if you eat, gaining weight is very hard and everything. So those are the people that I'm going to share with some of the things they can do to gain weight in the right places. We don't want to gain weight everywhere, and you'll be out here looking like when you gain weight everywhere, you don't feel comfortable. And I'm not shaming anyone, I'm just saying, I'm going to share some tips to help people gain weight in the right places. But remember that you are beautiful the way you are. Whether you are skinny, whether you are thick, you are fat, you are petite, everyone is beautiful just the way they are. But if you want to gain some weight and you have been trying your best and you can't, and you don't see any results, or you're wondering what is wrong with me, I eat, I do this, but I don't gain weight, I'm here to encourage someone because I've been there. And yeah, so the first thing that I'm going to say is that if you want to gain weight, you should, it's very hard. Gaining weight and losing weight is hard, and it's not easy. If you ask those who are trying to lose weight, they will tell you that it's really hard. And if you ask those who have tried or who are trying to gain weight, they will tell you that it's also very hard. So everyone is struggling with with something, gaining weight, losing weight, and many other things. So I'm going to talk to those who want to gain weight in the right places. So the first thing you should do if you want to gain weight, you need to do exercise. You need to do weight training, because the moment you do exercise, you create space for your muscles to expand. So if you keep eating and you're not doing any exercise, there's nothing that is going to happen. Okay, so you have to do weight training. If you're trying to gain weight in the lower part of your body, you should focus on doing those kind of exercise, like sit-ups. They are exercise that target the places that you want to gain weight. If you want to gain hips, if you want to gain booty, if you want to have thick legs, if you want, and the places that you want to gain weight, you should do the exercise that focus on those areas. So the first thing that you have to put in mind if you want to gain weight is weight training, doing some exercises. That is a must if you want to gain weight, or if you have been trying to gain weight and it's not working. The first thing is to do weight training. And then the second thing you need to do is to eat more frequently. Some of us we don't have the appetite. You just eat in the morning, at lunchtime, then at night. But if you're trying to gain weight, you need to eat as much as possible. If you have problems with appetite, you can like eat small meals. Like, do we call them small? English is not. So if you're trying to gain weight, you should like eat in the morning, eat in at like 10 o'clock again, eat at lunchtime, then in the evening, then at night, and before you sleep. You should eat as frequently. Don't wait until it's lunchtime so that you can eat a plate of rice and chicken, and then again at night. You should eat in the morning, more frequently in the morning, 10 o'clock, lunchtime, evening, at night, like 7 o'clock or 8, and before you go to sleep, at least like a glass of milk, like that, or a fruit, but a glass of milk will do. So you should eat more frequently. Then the other thing, focus on supplements and shakes. Those are very important. When you do the weight training, make sure you take a smoothie or a supplement. Focus on supplements. If you're trying to gain weight, like make smoothies. They are very simple and very easy to purchase. They are not expensive or anything. Like, for example, we have this smoothie you make with a banana, peanut butter and milk, just like that. You blend them together and you drink after every meal. Not after, you can take it after every meal. And after you exercise, after your workout, you take your smoothie, and you will see results in a period of like 2 weeks or even 1 week. It depends on how consistent you are. And also like the whey protein powders, you can use them. Those kind of supplements, the ones that are used by the weight trainers in the gym, like the whey protein powders. We have the, what do we call them? I can't really remember the names because I rarely use them. I only use them once, and they gave me a lot of acne. My face broke out because of them, and I think because I was also using a lot of proteins at the same time. So I only used one whey protein powder. They are very good, but also they have the risk of you having acne, but not to everyone, and some people. So use the weight supplements and also the smoothies. Make the smoothies. Avocados, you can also use them to make smoothies. You can use the peanut butter with banana and milk, and also drink milk more frequent. That it helps a lot when it comes to gaining weight. And you can use this low fat milk to avoid gaining weight in the wrong places. Low fat milk, that will do. That one, just don't take the risk. You can use the high fat. For me, I used to use the high fat because I was really in need of gaining the weight, but it is advisable to just use the low fat milk, to drink and throughout the day. Eat boiled eggs, not fried ones, because the fried ones, a lot of fat will also make you gain weight in the wrong places. So in the morning, like, boil 2 eggs, eat. You can eat like 4 eggs, but it's not healthy. For me, I used to eat like 4 or 5 per day. I really wanted to gain the weight, because to reach a point, like, I'm eating good food. I'm eating chicken every day, chicken with rice. I'm eating everything. I'm eating eggs, but I'm not gaining weight. I'm an African. I shine like. I'm not saying that being skinny is not good, but for me, everyone feels comfortable. And we have. How do we say this? Like, I was not comfortable with that kind of body, skinny one. And people used to say that, you have a nice body, but I never liked it, So every time someone tells me that your body is nice, I like you, I used to be like, thank you, but deep down I don't like I want to gain some mass, like I want to have some beauty, I need to have some meat. I don't like being skinny, but that does not mean that being skinny is not good. Everyone feels comfortable in differently. There are people who like being skinny and they are comfortable. We have those of us who don't want to be skinny and not fat and not thick. Like, we just want that body. And for me, I like when I wear clothes, you can feel like I shine, like not for everyone, not for anyone. I do it for myself, because I like it like that. I want to feel myself when I wear my clothes. I want to feel good, I share, like, don't do anything for anyone. Do it for yourself, So if you want, for me, I was, I really needed that gaining weight as quickly as possible, and that's why I used to eat like 4 or 5 eggs per day, milk all the time, the shakes, the milkshakes, the smoothies, the supplements, the whole time, chicken, everything. I even ended up buying the appetite pills because I have problems with appetite. I bought them and they helped me with I went to the hospital and said that I normally don't eat. I want a pill, I want a pill to increase my appetite, and I got it and I took it, and I used to eat for as much as I can. I used to do exercise the whole time, every night, in the morning, the whole time, and I saw the results in no time, and I got the weight that I wanted, but nowadays I'm not that active, but I'm coming back. But I got the weight that I wanted, and that's why I'm going to help someone who is trying. Because for us, we eat, because I used to eat and not gaining weight, so I was like, what is happening? So I realized that I was doing it the wrong way. So that's when I started doing the exercise, the supplements, the smoothies, everything, So the other thing you should do is, now what else? Supplements. What else? What else? I think those are enough. Like, you don't need to do much. Just what else? Oh, you need to eat foods that are high in calories. You need to check the calorie level in every meal you take, because you need to consume more calories than the ones that your body is using every day. You need to eat more calories, excess calories, so that even if your body breaks down this amount of calories, you still have more. So you need to eat foods with high calories, high calories, high protein meals. Yeah, so that's what those are the tips for those people who are struggling to gain weight. Eat frequently. First, you should do exercise. Weight training is important. Weight training, and also focus on your tummy, because you gain weight in your tummy, obvious. Even if you eat those foods that go to the right places, you still gain some weight in your tummy, because all the food passes over there. So you have to also do like the tummy training exercises, tummy trimming exercises. You need to do them, and also you need to do exercise, focus on the right places. And also you need to know that when you start gaining weight, your chest will also gain weight. We also have exercises for that. If you don't want to gain weight over there in your boobies, we have exercise for them. So when you start the exercise, you focus on your chest. The exercise, check in the YouTube channels for those people who focus on exercises, weight training and everything. So before you start, check on them. Exercise for the chest, for reducing your chest, exercise for reducing your tummy, exercise for making your hips, the size you want, exercise for the butt, exercise for the thick legs. You check them, yeah? It depends on which part you want to gain and which part you want to reduce, And now here we are talking about gaining, so check on the exercise before you start. You get ready before you start. Check on the exercise that you need to do. You don't have to do all the exercise for, making the lower part bigger. Just select a few ones and focus on them first. And after you select your exercise for the chest, if you wanna let it be bigger, no problem. But if you don't want to gain weight over there, then check also on the exercise for, reducing your, what I'm saying. And then for the tummy, just select like 3 or 4, and for the lower parts and all that. So check on the exercises, and you don't need to get the equipment for working out right away. You can just do them at home, like sit-ups, put some there. You lie on your back straight, then put something on your leg, like on your legs, something heavy, so that when you start sitting, doing the sit-ups, it's very hard when you're starting. So when you start like doing the sit-ups, you just put something on your legs to keep them there when you are when you're doing the sit-ups, so that you don't you don't like try to do the sit-up and your legs are, you're lifting all the whole body. Do them at home, the sit-ups, the what do we call them? I cannot remember the names. Okay, just check them, and you do not have to buy the exercise where you don't have to go to you can just do them in the house. That's what I started with, and I used to do them at home at night after work and everything, So you don't have to pressure yourself that much with, how will I do them? No, just check in YouTube. They're so easy and everything. Then after that, you check on, after the exercise, check on the making smoothies. You don't even have to have a blender. No, you just take a banana that is, a banana that is ripe, and a glass of milk. If you can't afford the normal milk every time, but you can just get the powdered one, a glass of milk and peanut butter, 2 spoons. Then put the milk, cut the banana, add the peanut butter, then mix them with a spoon, or with that thing that, what do we call the one for, I don't know how we call it in English, but in Swahili we call it the one we make, I don't know, the one we make spices with at home, kinu na nani yaitwaje, I don't know why I'm forgetting the name in English, but you can make mash them. Mash the banana with the peanut, mix them together very well, and make sure you make a smooth paste. Then add your milk and mix, and then drink. You don't have to have a blender or anything to start making your smoothies. No, just simple at home. Or you can use avocado, is a very good one also. Make your smoothies at home every time you do the exercise, and be consistent. That is the only way you can see the results. Make your smoothies, boil your eggs at home in the morning. Just eat 2 boiled eggs or 3, but I would advise 2, because too much proteins all of a sudden will bring a lot of changes in your body. It can bring the acne breakout, or also affect your cycle. It can bring the hormonal imbalance and everything, So you watch the way you eat the proteins. So eat the eggs in the morning. For the bread, make sure you eat like 3 slices with cheese, or with peanut butter, or with olive oil is also very good. I don't know the name of those kind of oils, but olive oil is one of them, and it's very good. You could just spread on your bread. But like that, it will not make you feel like vomiting, throwing or that. No, it's good. Just spread on your bread, 3 slices, or 4 if you can. Eat every day, olive oil or with cheese or with peanut butter. So in the morning, the eggs with milk or with tea, anything. And so make sure you eat like 3 or 4 slices. Remember, we are trying to gain weight for those who cannot gain weight easily. So 3 slices with boiled eggs, with the cheese, or with olive oil, or with peanut butter. You can also make your smoothie at that time if you can, but if you cannot, you can make it when you are doing your exercise. After the exercise, you drink your smoothie. You can also buy the whey protein powder to add in your smoothies, or the other protein powders. They have different names, they are different, so you can buy any of them as long as it's for gaining weight. You can add in your smoothie and everything. And also after that, you can eat a fruit, or at 10 o'clock, a fruit like apple. Apple is not for gaining weight, but we are not trying to like gain weight. No, you also drink like green tea for burning the extra fat in your tummy. Like when you're going to do your exercises, for the tummy exercises, for the tummy trimming exercises, you drink green tea before or after. Drink the green tea. Okay, so eat a fruit in between. You can also eat a snack like biscuits, something like that, or a piece of cake. Lunchtime, brown rice is very good when it comes to gaining weight. But if you do not have brown rice, you can use the white rice. For me, I had no brown one, so I used the white rice, and it also worked. If you have chicken, rice and chicken will be a good combination, because you're trying to gain weight. Remember that. And then you can also eat other meals. What matters is the calorie level of your meals. Then in the evening, you can eat anything, like a fruit, or any snack, a snack, as long as you're checking the calorie level of everything you are eating. Make sure you consume more calories than the ones that you are burning. Then at night, eat your supper, and then before you go to bed, you can take a glass of milk, or also smoothie, or anything. Yeah, like that. And with that, within a week or 2, you start seeing the changes in your body, the results, and they are amazing. And on that, that is the end of the body of the weight gaining, those kind of stuff. And I'm also going to talk about the acne, because some people have been asking me about how I cleared the acne, because it was very bad. Right now, it's not too much, just like the marks that were left after the pimples disappeared. The marks are the ones that are still there, but they are fading away with time. It's not easy to just get rid of the acne marks once and for all of a sudden. It is a process. So if I'll show you the picture of that time with the acne, because I got big pimples that were itchy. I go to sleep with no pimples, and in the morning I wake up with big ones on my cheeks. They were only on my cheeks, a lot of them on my cheeks, and they were very itchy. They scared me, because I was like, it's like I'm sick, because this is not normal acne that I'm used to. Because how can I have like those kind of big pimples and they are itchy? I thought like maybe it's a sign of something in me, maybe I'm sick. There's something like the organs or anything. It's like a sign of some sickness inside of me. So I was very scared, and I tried to buy the creams for acne. I tried everything, but it was not working, until I went to the hospital and I said, I've been having this kind of pimples. I showed the doctor, look at my face, like this kind of pimples. And what is scaring me is that they are very itchy. You know, like I go to bed, I wake up in the morning with new ones on my cheeks and they are very itchy. So the doctor told me, I'll write down a medicine for you. You get it in the pharmacy. Yeah, if it does not work in a period of 2 weeks, you come back, we will see where is the problem, you know. But I'll write some a medicine for you for acne. So I went to pick the medicine, and while I was in the pharmacy, I saw the protein powders. So I asked the pharmacist, because I had started suspecting it is the proteins that I'm eating, because I remembered there was a time when I eat eggs, I used to have pimples on my hands and they were itchy. So I said maybe this eating, because I had done some research on, you know, if gaining weight can give you acne, and I saw, yeah, because of the dairy products, and I was drinking a lot of milk, a lot of cheese, a lot of yogurt, everything. So I saw that dairy products can trigger acne, whey proteins through supplements can trigger acne, eggs, everything. I was eating peanut butter, nuts. I was even eating nuts like crazy. Everything that can help in gaining weight, I was eating. The nuts, the almonds, like, you know, almonds, all the types of nuts, because where I was staying, they had all the type of nuts and they were for free. So I used to eat them like, you know, I'm getting paid. So when I did a research, I found that nuts can trigger acne, you know. So I remember, like, I'm eating nuts, a lot of them. I'm eating peanut butter, like a lot of it, with bread, with the smoothies. I'm drinking a lot of milk. I'm eating a lot of eggs, the whey protein. Everything was triggering. Like, I realized that everything that I'm eating or I'm taking, and also drinking a lot of sugary products, sugar, what do we call them, those soft drinks with a lot of sugar. So I realized that everything that I'm doing is connected with acne. So I started suspecting the things that I'm using, because even if I apply the acne products, the acne creams, nothing was working. So I was like, what if what I'm using, because these pimples, every time I go to sleep, I wake up with new ones, big ones, itchy ones. So what if what I'm doing is the one that is triggering them, you know? So when I went to the pharmacy to take the medicine that the doctor sent me to take, I saw the protein powders in the pharmacy. So I asked the pharmacist, hi, does protein powders trigger acne? He told me, yeah, they do. So I said, okay. So this is the problem, the protein powder. Okay, so I got the medicine and I went home. The other reason why I asked, because I was very tempted to buy the protein powders that I found in the pharmacy, because they had small packets. They had small packets, and the one that I bought online, and it was very expensive. So I found those small packets, and I said I should take these ones instead of ordering another one online, and they are so expensive. So these small packets, they are kind of, you know, cheap, not very expensive. But now, before that, my face was killing me. I was even scared. I could not even take pictures. I could not even, you know, I don't know, I'll show you the picture. It's terrible. So I asked the doctor, and he told me, yeah, they trigger acne. So I said, okay. So I got the medicine and I went back home. So when I just sat down and said, now I've gained weight, yeah, but my face, you know, I'm happy I got what I wanted, but I'm terrible. My face, yeah, and I don't even want to come face to face with anyone. I feel like I want to hide the whole time. So I said, I'm not going to use the protein powder again. I'm not going to use the nuts, the peanut and everything again. I will stop, and the dairy products, even the milk, I will stop everything. So I stopped. I stopped, but even after stopping, I still used to eat, you know. I used to sometimes because I don't want to lose the weight that I've gained, but I kind of stopped. So I applied the medicine, yes, the pimples stopped. After I stopped using the whey protein, the pimples stopped, you know. I did not get the new ones. So I said, okay, so I can see like some changes. So the pimples, like, no more pimples, no more new ones, but I still have the old ones and the scars, because it is very tempting for me. Every time I see a pimple, I have to, like, you know, squeeze it, you know, and they were itchy, so you can tell the temptation. So I said, now that I don't have new pimples, it means the whey protein was the problem for me. And also this eating of excess proteins, because that is when I sat down and realized that I'm eating excess proteins, eggs, everything that I'm eating every day, I'm eating in excess, and it all contains proteins. So I realized that no, I'm really eating a lot of protein at once. So I stopped eating the nuts. I stopped completely eating the nuts. Even the peanut, I kind of stopped, but still I could eat it at you know, sometimes, because I still kept making the smoothies. So when I saw the pimples are disappearing and no new ones, I said it was the whey protein. But for the nuts, I will stop, because I'm using the peanut. I will not use it together with the nuts. I don't want to have, you know, new pimples. So I stopped, and the pimples, you know, they completely stopped. And then I was left with the scars. So I had to, like, start, like, now finding a way of clearing them up. And you know, it has been like a long time, but I still have the scars. But I'm so grateful that I don't have new ones. They have completely faded away, and it has been like months, like almost like now have a year. Like, it's just been a long time, you know. So no new ones, just the old scars and the normal ones that, you know, appear sometimes, you know, I shine, like, you know. But I'm fine now, and I gained weight, and I'm still, now I will start again. I'm going to start again making the smoothies. I normally eat eggs, but I never, you know, make smoothies. I don't have time. And also doing the exercise I do every morning, I walk for like 25 minutes or 30 minutes every morning, except Fridays, because Fridays it is my off day. But every day I walk for like 30 minutes. And yeah, I also do some sit-ups, press-ups. I do sometimes, you know, but for walking, I walk every day. And I also watch my diet a lot, because I have appetite problems, so I don't eat everything. Like for pizza, okay, and the time I was trying to gain weight, meatballs. I used to eat meatballs, like one packet I used to like eat 2 days, you know, meatballs. I used to like put them in the air fryer, and I could like eat them like every day. One packet, it was for 2 days alone, every day meatballs. And the burgers and everything, I used to like eat everything. Yo, I gained weight very first. Like the first week I had already seen the results, but for me, I was, you know, the way I was eating the proteins was not healthy at all, you know. But then I slowed down and everything, and I don't remember the last time I ate a burger and the meatballs. Oh, today I think I eat meatballs. But I don't eat like that, you know, anymore. Like I eat them like 2 times a month, like that. I don't, yeah, because I also have problems with the appetite. But you know, when I want something, I have to get it, you know. Sorry, having appetite problems cannot stop me from getting that kind of body that I want. So I had to eat whether I want the food or not. I had to eat, you know. So yeah, that's how for those who have the acne, you should find out what is causing the acne. It can be triggered by food that you are eating every day, or the weather, or everything, or the cream or lotion or whatever it is that you are using on your skin, or the food, or anything. or then naturally by your body, you know. Anything can trigger acne. So before you start treating the acne, or you know, finding out buying the creams or anything for the acne, you should first find out what is causing the acne, you know. So I think that is enough for today. If you're trying to gain weight, and if you have any questions, you can ask me, I'll answer. I can't, you know, like answer to everyone in their inbox. So now here I think it will be more fine for everyone to, you know, get to know everything that they want to know. And if there is anything that is not clear, you can ask me, I'll answer. Okay, so thank you guys. And now I'm gonna sleep now. No, I'm not going to sleep right now, but you know, I have headache, so I'll not stay for long. Okay, so bye guys. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share and like and comment. And I love you. Bye.